sister friends, and welcome to Born to Be Zesty. My name is Tori, and on my YouTube channel I focus on fashion, beauty, and lifestyle, where I also share my passions for food, fitness, and home decor. So if any of these topics interest you, I hope that you will stick around. Welcome to That's So Me, Finding Your Personal Style. Thus far we've gone over elevated basics, dressing for your body type, understanding fit and proportion, and knowing your color story. In today's episode, we bring all the elements together to create winning outfit formulas or uniforms. An outfit formula is basically a go-to combination of particular silhouettes that consistently work for your body type and your style aesthetic. Let's quickly recap a few of the key components that I will be referencing today to build my uniforms. So we shop for elevated basics, so we have great pieces to work with. We understand our body type. I have an hourglass figure, so there are a few things that I need to take into consideration. So for an hourglass figure, you will lean into your natural silhouettes and select garments that complement your already well-balanced frame. Be sure that we don't unbalance the frame by adding volume to the top half only, nor adding volume to the bottom half only. And lastly, always accentuate the well-defined waist. Next, it's important to be mindful of both the proportions and fit of the garments that will be worn together. We want to be sure that the pieces work together to balance the frame. So, a few items of note. When it comes to bottoms, I will take into account where the waistline falls. Is it a high waist, a mid-rise, a natural waist, or a low rise? And be sure to pair them with the appropriate top, be that a crop top, a top that will fall to the natural waist, a long line top, or an oversized top. We'll also take notice of the volume provided by both the top and the bottom pieces, as well as the hemline of the pant or the skirt. So if we're talking skirts, for example, is it a mini skirt? Is it a knee-length skirt? Is it a midi skirt or a maxi? In reference to pants, are we talking shorts? Are we talking culottes? Are we talking cropped or ankle length pants? Or are we talking long line wide leg pants? As these features work to determine the use and color of tights, pantyhose, and the appropriate footwear. Lastly will be the use of color or color combinations. So because we're working with my body and my hourglass body type, there are a few things that I want to mention that I will also take into account, because although I do have an hourglass figure, I do have certain body proportions that are individual to me that I definitely want to ensure that I'm taking into consideration when putting together well-balanced look, especially if this is going to be a uniform that I'm going to wear and repeat again and again. So I have a long torso and short legs, while my shoulder to waist and hip ratio are very well balanced. Now let's jump into a few of my favorite outfit formulas. So I put together a collection of 3 outfit formulas or uniforms, and in each of those categories I put together 3 different looks, mainly to drive home the point that a uniform does not necessarily pigeonhole you into one look. What is important in a uniform is the overall concept of the uniform. So first up, we're going to look at pairing a crop top with a high waist bottom, my absolute favorite. Note that I didn't say a high waist pant or a high waist skirt. This uniform formula works perfectly whether you're going for a skirt or a pant. So in each of these looks, the crop top effectively shortens the length of my torso because the hemline of the bottom of the shirt will meet the top of the pants. Going with a high waist bottom camouflages the remaining length of my torso and works to lengthen the lower half of the body and elongate the leg. So now let's break down each look and why it works. So first up, we have a cropped sweater with a high waist slim fit cigarette pant. So you'll notice that the sweater has a little bit of puffing here in the shoulder, which visually strengthens the shoulder and thereby makes the waist appear smaller. Cream booties complement the color of the trouser. We have no visual breaks in color, which then works to lengthen the leg. In the second look, we have a black cropped utility blouse and a high waist wide leg pant. In this look, the slightly padded shoulders and that little bit of volume that we get in the sleeves balances the super wide leg of the pant. With the high waist and the length of the pant, it elongates the leg, and pairing it with black pointy toe booties further extends the leg, balances the width of the pant, making the body appear long and lean. In the third example of this category, we have a cropped denim swing type of overshirt paired with a super long maxi skirt. I love this skirt. This combination works very similar to the first two looks. Additionally, that very subtle swing, which adds a little bit of volume at the hem of the crop top, also works to balance the A-line of the skirt. You will notice that the skirt has a very subtle sweeping A-line as you continue from the waist to the floor. So with the swing of the crop top, again, that helps to provide balance so that we have added volume to both the top and the bottom, while having that crop top and the high waist does a great job of highlighting and accentuating the defined waist. These are all of the key components that make these look work. But essentially, in each of the three looks, we have a crop top paired with a high waist bottom. Let's take a look at the second formula. In this formula, we're working with relaxed fit tops paired with a mini skirt with a slight A-line silhouette and boots. Again, one of my favorite combinations. Now, I'm a mini skirt girl, and although my legs may be short, I like my legs, and I choose to work my assets. But because I do have short legs, a shorter skirt paired with a taller boot also works to balance the frame and make the legs look longer. Now, I also tend to opt for a more relaxed fit top when pairing with a mini skirt for a couple of reasons, and most of it has to do with balance. We kind of talked about this when we covered the rule of thirds or the golden ratio. So any place that you are showing skin creates a visual break. So if I'm more covered up on top and showing more skin on the bottom half, this helps to create a more visual balance. Additionally, opting for an A-line silhouette in the mini skirt also provides a more relaxed fit in the skirt. So it skims rather than hugging the body. And that paired with a relaxed fit top also works to keep the look from being overtly sexy. Now let's take a look at each of the individual outfits and discuss why it works. First up, we have a cream off the shoulder sweater, a textured mini skirt, and short white booties. This look definitely leans monochromatic, and it's giving winter wonderland. I absolutely love an all white, all cream, all beige kind of look. It's probably one of my absolute favorite looks year round. Now in this look, I opted for a bootie because this skirt actually has a little bit more length on it, and I feel like a taller boot would have cut my legs off in such a way to throw off the proportions, and because the skirt is a more modest mini skirt, you can get away with showing a bit more skin on the top half, thus the off the shoulder sweater. And I did a slight French tuck to create a little bit more definition in the waist, as this sweater is very relaxed and a bit more slouchy. So making those little adjustments absolutely makes the look work. In look number two, I went for a neutral pattern sweater, a denim pleated mini skirt, and tall patent leather boots. I feel like the colors in this sweater are just perfect for this light wash denim skirt. This sweater also has a bit of a puff on the shoulder and a little bit of volume in the sleeve, which helps to add volume to the top half of the body. In this instance, that volume on the upper half of the body, again, works to make the waist appear smaller, which is needed in this look because this skirt has a drop waist on it. It's more of a low-rise skirt. So pairing it with this particular sweater, doing a tuck on the bottom half of the sweater, having that volume up top, helps to balance the volume in the pleated skirt. It almost kind of makes this look like a skater dress, which I really like. I typically pair this type of skirt with more of a true crop top with a little bit more of like a swing hemline, very similar to what I did with a denim top and the long maxi skirt. Again, those two pieces work in combination to balance the hem of both garments, and doing so inadvertently accentuates the waistline. These fantastic patent leather boots complement all of the colors in the sweater. The patent leather adds texture, and the height of the boot is ideal for this type of mini skirt. Lastly, the third look in this category, we have that beautiful denim top with those fantastic lantern sleeves, patent leather camel mini skirt, and tall camel boots. So here we have the high neckline and the long sleeve give upper body coverage. This mini skirt has a high defined waistline. Tucking in the shirt highlights and accentuates the defined waist. The volume in the sleeves, again, is balanced by the A-line structure of the mini skirt, which both, again, work together to accentuate the defined waist. The camel color of the boots blends seamlessly with the flesh of the leg, and in conjunction with the height of the tall boot, works to elongate the leg and avoid any visual breaks, otherwise disrupt the balance. This is a great look. I love it. My third outfit formula is a three-piece set. This can be a blazer, a jacket, or a cardigan, a fitted top, and a relaxed bottom. In Formula 3, I not only add a layering or a supporting piece, but here I also work more with color combinations. Each look has different balancing elements in terms of proportion and fit, as well as in the color combinations used. Let's start with the brown straight fit oversized blazer, the white fitted tank top, and the paper bag waist tapered pants. The blazer and the pants are relaxed, so the fitted top is essential and also works well with the cinched waist of the pant to define the waistline. High waist on the pant ensures that I get the proper 1/3 to 2/3 ratio on the frame, while the relaxed fit complement the oversized fit of the blazer. The tapered look of the pant also works to kind of rein in the oversized look, narrowing the width of the leg as you approach the hem, thereby streamlining the overall look. The high heel and the pointy toe also work to lengthen the leg and elongate the frame. Simple things like pushing the sleeves on the jacket also works to reveal a more slender portion of your body, which also work to balance and compensate for the oversized blazer. The silver accessories complement the hardware on the pant and provide additional color as well as interest to the look. In example 2, I've gone with a fitted navy blazer, a chartreuse corset, which I absolutely love, and an asymmetrical high waist relaxed fit. I love these jeans. And let's not forget the punchy chartreuse boot. They're a moment. Now, the blazer provides structure and it elevates the more casual elements in the look. The shorter line of the blazer acts very similarly to a crop top and works with the underpinning and the high waist of the denim to visually provide the 1/3 to 2/3 ratio and balance the frame. The corset shows off the slim waistline as well as highlights the full bust, which adds femininity and curves back into the look, while also providing a vibrant pop of color. I love the way the chartreuse pairs with the navy. These are basically complementary colors and they work to intensify each other, whereas the navy and the denim are more analogous colors and they work to produce a calming effect. Adding the chartreuse boot also works to both balance and elongate the frame by visually extending the color from the top half of the body all the way to the bottom half. And again, the pointy toe provides additional length to the leg. Lastly, we have a bright yellow long line blazer paired with a colorful black graphic tee, boyfriend denim, and a classic pump. The blazer provides structure, tailoring, and a nice bright primary color. The dark base of the graphic tee intensifies the color of the blazer and adds a bit of edge to the look. The relaxed but slim fit of the boyfriend denim pairs perfectly with this long line blazer. Fuller, more relaxed fit denim or a wide leg denim could add too much volume to the lower half of the body, would make me look short and dumpy and completely unbalance the frame. Now, although the denim is essentially a neutral, the blue coloring complements the blazer and both are supported by the colors in the t-shirt. The fitted tee provides balance to these relaxed pieces, revealing the slender frame and defined waist. Now, I would have loved to have paired this look with a pair of vibrant bright yellow pumps, which I don't own and I now know that I need. However, the black again extends the color from the upper half of the body all the way down to the toes, thereby elongating the frame and adding cohesion to the color palette. So, although each of these looks incorporates very defined silhouette, thereby making them outfit formulas, each of these looks to the passing eye is very different. They don't look like you're wearing a uniform. However, what you have done is ensured that every look with your body type creates a visually balanced silhouette, incorporates colors that not only work together, but also with your skin tone to create fabulous looks that hit each and every time. Now, once you have a nice range of uniforms or outfit formulas, getting dressed becomes far less stressful. It's less time consuming, far more enjoyable because you know you're stepping out in style, you're hitting all the high notes, and you're giving the girls a look. I know that going through all of these steps can seem like a daunting process, but once you understand the basics, you'll feel like you just hit a lick and won the keys to fashion heaven. As I took myself through this process, I'm telling you guys, even as a fashion lover and someone who considers themselves a style expert, because I do, I learned a lot because I'm always taking photographs of myself. When I look back on those photographs, I'm like, why did you wear that? Like, I can see where it doesn't work with my body type. For example, I will tell you, I like high necklines, but I am a busty girl. High necklines and busty girls don't go together. It just makes your boobs look so much bigger, which can work to imbalance the frame. Secondly, I've learned a lot about color. I tend to play it safe with color. Now, don't get me wrong, I like color, but the way that I wear it, I almost always, if I'm wearing something that is a very vibrant color, I will pair it with something neutral to kind of ground it and bring it down a bit, or I will just go full monochromatic, again, very safe. But what I have learned in this process is different ways of playing with color and creating combinations that absolutely work. They give the outfit so much more life and interest, and I don't feel like I have to work to ground the outfit because I'm afraid that I'm getting the color combinations wrong. If you haven't gotten yourself a color wheel, girl, do yourself a favor, get one, put it in your closet. It's a great tool. It's a great tool, especially if you're someone like me who's a little bit timid with color, like you want to play with it, but you don't really feel like you know what you're doing. A color wheel will change the game and allow you to amp up your style with color. Now, if you're looking for daily style inspiration, your girl has got you covered. You can find me across the internet on Pinterest, on TikTok, on Instagram, YouTube Shorts, and of course here on YouTube, it's Born to Be Zesty on all platforms. That's where my daily style inspo goes up, and that way you never miss a look. If you enjoyed this video, if you learned some new tools, some new skill sets to add to your styling repertoire, or if you just enjoyed the vibe, go ahead and subscribe. Let's be sister friends. For those of you who have already subscribed to the channel, thank you so very much for your support. I appreciate you more than I can ever express. Be sure you go ahead and hit that notification bell so that you never miss an upload. I hope this video has inspired you to do the work. If you haven't seen the other videos in the series, I will definitely link them for you. Please go ahead and check them out. There's a lot of great information in there that will really help you to hone in on developing your personal style. Thank you so much for spending a portion of your day with me. I greatly appreciate it. Wherever you are in the world, I hope that you are living in gratitude and that you are dreaming big and living even bigger. I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!